It's going to be a little different today. We normally don't have these difficulty where you're able to flow. But sometimes when today's, we're having a little bit of that. We're trying to get the young man on so we can get the party started. Oh, here he is. Hey, we got him. We got him on the show.
Okay.
We got the fellow on the show. So welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Welcome to the show. How you feeling?
Good. Thanks. Excited.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Before we really get going and start everything, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta be courageous, man. You gotta be courageous. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you a round of applause, man. All right, you gotta be courageous, and I think, one thing about when you work with your best students, they're going to challenge you to actually become better. They're going to challenge you to become better, and I think a lot of times, we don't think about this as trainers. I mean, I think we do, but I'm having a chance to talk about it. That's why I wanted to have the podcast from Smile On Through Sports to get a chance to talk about, just the work that we actually do, because I'm going to tell you, man, just as much as I've seen you get better, I've gone better.
Yeah, for sure.
So before I like to do a lot of talking, but so what you doing, man? I know you're out of town. So where you at right now?
I'm back in Jersey right now, but I'm gonna be back home by the end of this weekend.
All right. What are some things you're doing, while you're down there?
Working out, hooping, trying to just work on my craft, to be honest.
Staying focused, staying locked in. But you having fun too at the same time?
Yeah, for sure. Always gotta have fun.
So I seen you jumping in the waters and everything like that. So share with us some stuff that you're doing, man, back home to just have some fun. But I know you're normally locked in, with the work and stuff like that.
Hanging out with family, cooking like I normally do as my little side fun. Just really enjoying family time, if I'm being honest. It's not much to it. And just working out, like I said, but that's pretty much it.
That's what's up. Yeah. Definitely today just wanted to focus on the process. I think it's been a tremendous process in terms of your growth. Definitely congratulations. We definitely want to hit on a lot of stuff, but I do want to say congratulations in terms of, that you're going to be, you'll be starting, school when school starts with DeMatha High School. I think that's definitely, that's just the testament to the work that you've done. How you feel about that?
I'm excited, but it still hasn't hit me yet. I go day by day with it, but I just know when I get back home this upcoming weekend, that Monday, when I get back, I got work to do. That's pretty much it. But I know what I'm stepping into, and I'm ready to just step up to the challenge, if that makes sense, and continue to put the work in.
Yeah, you just said it. I think it's staying locked in, staying focused, understanding what's coming, and just I think we talked about that. Whereas really it's another step, so it's almost like the work is about to start.
Yeah, like another stepping stone.
Work, and I think this is where with us working together, me working with you, a lot of times people wonder, what are we really doing? Is it just about making baskets? And, in terms of inspiring through sports, it's using a mentoring approach to be able to support the different kids. With Sean, those are some of the conversations we actually have behind the scenes in terms of just, mentally how to deal with challenges. But before I go even more into just how we first, I kind of talked a little bit how we met, at Select.
Yeah.
I did. You wasn't that good at Select, bro.
Trash, if we being honest.
You said what?
Trash, if we being honest.
But you put the work in. But that's one thing that you always had. You had that drive to be able to put the work. But if you could tell us something about yourself in terms of just tell us, pretty much we know you're down here in the DMV. But tell us where you're pretty much from. Where you where you. I know you're home right now. Can you talk about just where you're from? And things of that nature. And what I wanted you to talk about on top of that, in terms of because I know you go home from time to time, and also the maturity that you have, right? Kind of talk about where you're from and talk about the maturity. And I think I want you to really talk about where does that come from? Like, where do you get that maturity and that confidence? Because I'm gonna tell you, in terms of you coming to the show, this episode number 7, like, people, you gotta want to come to the show. I'm not just gonna invite people who are not ready, right? And for you to kind of really, because we talked about it, and I think a lot of things that I try to do, you kind of let me know, Coach, I'm ready for that, or let's do that.
Yeah.
So talk about just where you're from and the maturity that you have. Where does that come from?
I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey, if I'm being exact. Born and raised for 8 years of my life. Then I ended up moving to Maryland and started off this journey. My maturity overall comes from just the family ground base that I have, and me just teaching myself, but also taking all the advice from everybody else around me, and just continue to just be a great young Black African American man in the country, if I'm being honest, and always rapping my country. And I'm from my ground people, which is Haiti, but that's pretty much it. All that combined just makes me a very mature young man, if I'm being honest.
That's it. And you're right. And like you said, one thing that you mentioned, and I think, what I keep saying when I'm talking about the process, can I know it's been like 4 years, man.
Yeah.
4 years of being consistent, working together, and just, one thing with me is, you work with me. I don't rush any of you guys. We go through the process step by step. There's no need to rush it. And believe it or not, I'm so excited in terms of your next challenge, because you are that process when it's found out through sports. You are the process. You actually stuck with the process.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that talked about, oh, you're not going to be working with Sean that long. He's not going to be working with you that long.
And see where.
But you said what?
Look at where we at now.
Yeah, definitely. And I think what those people didn't understand, they don't understand the level of knowledge that I have. They don't really understand that in terms of the support. And I think, I keep saying those, like, we cracked the code. There's a code that we cracked. We're gonna get to it, because I wasn't doing what I'm doing right now. I think when Spinal Out Through Sports, when we first started, a county select. Yeah. When I was talking about when we picked, I picked Sean, a county. That's what we started. And the thing, and it was interesting because, but the thing about, with county, you was getting better. You was getting better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You was getting better because you was putting the work in. Even then we was working, but you was getting better and better. So what was that like, when you first, decided to play county ball?